at the commemoration of the 2025 World Population Day to deliver this key address on the theme, Empowering the Youth to Create Quality Families in an Inclusive Society. The theme we reflect on today is more than just a policy issue. It is a call to action, a rallying cry for all of us to invest deliberately, strategically, and compassionately in the future of our youth. Mr. Chairman, Ghana has an estimated youth population of 13 million. I believe that if we did the counting today to be more, forming a large and energetic workforce with the potential to drive innovation and productivity. But unless we nurture this potential, equip them with relevant skills, and guide their passions, we risk missing out on the greatest resource we have for transforming our societies. It is on that note that I particularly want to applaud His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, for promising and taking steps to include skills training at all levels. And to resonate with what he's doing, let me tell you that when I left secondary school, somewhere in the 80s, my parents were on retirement. And because I didn't do too well in the exam, I had to rewrite the exam. I sold from carvings to braiding hair to cooking a for trigboma. I did all of that so I could make money. So entrepreneurship can take you to the level that you want to go to. None of those should embarrass you. You shouldn't feel shy that you're a dancer or an actor or that you cook banku and sell. If it's going to lead you to where you really want to go to, I want to urge you today to believe in His Excellency and learn a skill today. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the 21st century, as I said before, demands more than memorization and certification. It demands critical thinking, digital literacy, emotional intelligence, collaboration, and adaptability. You should be able to function in any space as long as it gives you decent living and a decent wage. I urge you to take it so you can do well in life. Our schools and universities must become incubators of innovation. I used to sell batik tie and dye when I was at the University of Ghana, studying for my first degree. And even when I was doing my MPhil, I was still cooking the workflow and selling. You all heard about Mama's Kitchen. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But that's the truth. It is innovation that creates opportunities. Again, we must look at the informal sector. Apprenticeship, online learning, community-based education. And with the online learning, I want to applaud the Minister for Communication for 1 million coders that was launched a couple of months ago. Take advantage of all these opportunities, English ladies and gentlemen. Learning today does not stop at the school gate. It is lifelong. And when you avail yourself to be corrected and taught, you will become better. Not everything that shapes your life is taught in the classroom. Most of the things I learned through friends, through opportunities such as this one. And I urge you to take advantage of them as you come across it. We must empower our youth with access to information, libraries, internet connectivity, and digital tools. Every youth should have the opportunity to pursue their interests, whether they lie in agriculture, agribusiness, arts, tourism, technology, teaching, or entrepreneurship. Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, empowerment is not merely motivational, it is structural. It means creating systems that actually enable the youth to take charge of their lives. It is not enough to tell the youth to dream big. We must make room for those dreams to materialize. In so doing, governments, civil society organizations, the private sector, religious bodies, and traditional leaders must work together. I urge, I plead. I want to encourage us to work together. We create sustainable jobs and decent work for the youth in all sectors. No sector is better than the other. For those of you who go to learn administration and finance and what have you, when we creatives employ you, you don't look at the fact that we are dancers and actors. You accept the job, don't you? So let us pay equal attention to all sectors. Link the youth to internship and mentorship programs. Fund youth-led initiatives, startups, and digital marketing. Integrate youth in decision-making processes. Provide accessible financial literacy and entrepreneurship training. Reform policies that hinder youth progress. And as we do all of these things for the youth, you must take yourself seriously as we take you. It takes two to tango. Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as policymakers, let us craft youth-centered national plans that are measurable, inclusive, and backed by real resources. To our educators, teach not just the mind, but teach also the heart. Attitude is everything. Attitude is everything. Inspire your youth, your students, to think critically and act compassionately. Some of you come from very good homes and maybe you are smart at math and you are good with English and you are good with one thing or the other, or sports. And some of us are slow starters. You must have compassion on those of us who are slow starters, because you don't know, we may soon overtake you and make this world a better place. It's a competition only because it's an exam, but in life, it is not a competition. In life, it is working in collaboration with one another. To our educators, I urge you to identify what is our strength and help us nurture it and improve upon it. Sometimes a child's talent is what all they need to do well in life, but they themselves are not even aware that that is their talent and what they are meant to be. It is your responsibility and your duty to identify that and help us to improve upon it. And to our parents, those of you who are like my late father, who didn't quite think that the creative sector was a place for their daughter to be in, have a change of heart and a change of mind. Encourage your children to explore, to fail, to try again, and to grow. And again, like my father, when you identify that they are doing well, have that 360 moment, turn around and support your child. Let us be their great cheerleaders, not their harshest critics only. To the private sector, invest in the youth, not only as consumers, but as partners in innovation. And to the youth here today and listening across the country, your voice matters. But I want to know what you're saying, so I give you more voice. Is your voice only criticizing what you don't even understand yourself? Or your voice is criticizing what you understand and know? I want to be able to give you space to use your voice. Your dreams are valid. I want to urge you to dream bigger and dare further. Your potential is unmatched, but you must believe it first. You must also rise to the occasion. Be curious. Be courageous. Be committed. Read widely. Even if you don't understand, read it anyway. You get a new word that you can use to improve on your vocabulary. Speak, but speak wisely. Or perhaps be quiet till you have something wise to say. I said that coolly. Volunteer. Start small. Build networks. Ask questions. Serve your community. Never let fear or failure stop you from moving forward. I'm never embarrassed to say I failed my first O-level, because it is meant to inspire you. I rewrote that exam. I went to the University of Ghana. I did theater. I took some courses in the School of Admin, but I still made the first class, even though I failed the first O-level. So I say it with pride that you will fall, but you must rise. You must be courageous to move forward. Mr. Chairman, in conclusion, Youth development and empowerment, grounded in transformative education, is not a luxury. It's a necessity. If we fail to educate and empower our youth, we fail our future. But if we get it right, if we listen, if we invest and act, the results will ripple across generations. And may we live to see that change we have invested in. Youth empowerment must be inclusive. No youth should be left behind. I will leave you with these questions to ponder over. Do our youth have access to modern education and vocational training? Are there safe and inclusive spaces for mentorship, innovation, and creativity? Are we equipping rural youth the same way we do in centers? Are we including girls, persons with disabilities, and marginalized in development strategies? Think about it, ponder over it, and take a step individually and collectively to right the wrong. Let us commit today, not in word only, but in deed, to building a society where every youth has the opportunity to thrive, to lead, and to make a difference. May the good Lord bless our homeland, Ghana. Long live NPC, long live Ghana, and remember the red, gold, green with a black star. I thank you very much for your attention.
Okay, thank you so much.